So, what have we here?
Okay, so boom, check this out. Y'all know that I'm on my journey to getting my license to carry. So I recently made my first firearm purchase, and I wanted to talk about it because I don't see a lot of women. There are some, I've come across some, but I haven't seen a lot, and I haven't seen a lot of African American women talk about their experiences with purchasing and owning their very first firearm legally. So, and on top of that, there aren't any plus size women that talk about how they carry their firearm on their person. I'm not going to be the spokesperson for it. I just want to talk about my experience. So my first purchase with my firearm is the Taurus. It is the Taurus G2C, and that brand is a hit or miss in the firearm community from the research that I've done. It's a budget friendly gun. That was the first thing that I was looking for. I needed something in a price point because this is my first one. I'm not going to go all out on an expensive ass Smith and Wesson. We're going to see how this works. So I was looking for something that was woman friendly, budget friendly, and beginner friendly. And so putting all that criteria into Google, we came up with the Taurus, right? Okay, so I got mine from Academy. And let me tell you something, the process of getting this is not something you should do on your lunch break. Ugh. I ordered it online. And then when you go to the store, you have to fill out a whole fucking questionnaire and they have to run your name and you have to prove you're not a felon before you can actually leave with it. So before you buy it, go to wherever you're going to buy it from, do all that paperwork, and then buy it. But anyway, luckily I'm not a felon, so I wasn't concerned. And make sure your driver's license matches your address because I've been in my house for about a year. I still haven't changed the address. I changed it in 2 minutes because they wouldn't give me my stuff. Anyway, one of the things was I bought me a concealment bag because I always have some type of bag on me. So I bought a concealment bag. After I had my firearm on me, the concealment bag was a no go for me because I will set that bag down in a minute and walk off. So I don't even keep my wallet in there. So if you think I'm fixing to leave my firearm in that bag and walk off, no, I couldn't do it. So I started looking for ways to carry it on my person. With me being plus size, I was afraid that it was going to bulge out, on one of my rolls. That is not the case. And then another issue that I have, I wear sweatpants all day. Sweatpants don't have belt loops. So a holster was not going to work for me because no belt loops, the holster was going to pull my pants down. It was going to work for me. So after doing a little bit of Amazon searching, I decided to go with the body belt. So as you can see, I'm going to back this up a little bit so you can kind of get a better view. This is what I considered a fitted shirt. Usually my shirts are a little bit bigger, but this one is fitted. And so I have mine, I keep it here actually. And after doing some research, I had it here. It was fine. I don't like it underneath. It was in the way. So I saw a lady on YouTube said she holds hers right here and it fits, between her boobs. And I was like, oh, that's great. So I tried it. And so this is how I like holding mine. And so you can't really tell. It doesn't really, I mean, of course, you see that a little bit, but you also see this down here and that down there. So if I wanted to conceal it a little bit more, I would probably drop it down a little bit and maybe pull my pants up over it. But I would tighten it up. Here, let me tighten it up for y'all. Oops. Let me tighten it up. So I would tighten it up and then I would have it. But see, because my belly pokes out more right here at the bottom, I wouldn't be able to hold mine at the bottom. And then also I have a long torso, right? So this wouldn't work for me and my body. So I have to pull mine up a little. I would pull mine up. So you have to adjust it to how it fits your body, especially being a bigger person. And so down here is a no-go for me, but up here is better. You see? See, it's better up here. And like nobody's gonna really know what that is unless you have one. It's like I never paid attention to people like that until I started carrying mine, and I know what to look for. I'm like, what's that? What's that under his arm? What's that under? I see yours. I'm a part of the club too now. Like I'm a part of the club. So I haven't shot it yet. I haven't shot any rounds through it yet. I've had it in my possession for about 3 weeks. So in the next couple of days, I will be going to shoot the rounds because I've already taken the written part of it. I made a 92 on the test. And so now I have to go take the shooting exam. And so some places want you to take an essentials class before you go take your shooting exam. I feel like I've done enough research on that. The only thing that I would want to learn a little bit more is the actual stance you're supposed to have and the way that you want to properly hold it. Other than that, I didn't learn the laws. The laws was the first thing I learned because I wanted to know where I could take it and where I couldn't because I'm not trying to go to jail. And then I also wanted to learn at what point does self-defense begin and end, which it's really, you got one or two to get them off you. Anything else will be considered excessive, and you already know that. You don't need to unload to get somebody off of you. But that was just my biggest thing, making sure that I learned the laws and making sure my kids are familiar with it. Yes, my kids know what's up because I don't have time for that. So my kids, they know the laws. I'm teaching them the laws. I'm teaching them the rules. My oldest son is getting to that age where he's almost old enough to have his own. He will have his own, and so will the twins, and they will have them legally and properly. They're not just going to be walking around here all willy nilly. But anyway, that's my experience so far. I really like this one. These were the ones that I did my research on. I got the Brass Monarch brand. It's the 40 cal Smith and Wesson, and I have it registered and all that good stuff. So this is mine, and it'll be,